So in this video, it'll be super short. It's just about talking about my thoughts for the version 2.7 delay. So as many people already talked about it and already noticed, the Spices from the West event, which is the one where we're supposed to cook something and make spices and then serve it to our characters in the Serenity pot, that event was talked about in the version 2.6 preview live stream a few weeks ago or about a month ago. And that event has officially been pulled from the schedule of upcoming events. If you go into your if you go into your menu here, excuse me. Oops, I keep pressing the wrong button. If you go into the menu here and your notification notices, and also if you check on the Twitter officially, there is no longer a scheduled event for the Spices from the West, and it has been replaced officially by a Leyline Overflow event and a Marvelous Merchandise Liben event, okay, or Liben, however you pronounce his name. So these events were not mentioned during the 2.6 live stream. These events are basically to replace the Spices from the West event, which was meant to probably take maybe like I think maybe 10 days or so or something like that. So the Leyline event is usually only 7 days, and then the Marvelous Merchandise was an extra event that they added, which is another 7 days. And as many people have noticed, the Marvelous Merchandise event will start after the Leyline Overflow. So it will start on May the 6th and end on May the 13th. Now, with that being said, though, many people already because we can forecast this. This game has been around for over like almost 2 years now, over a year and a half, almost 2 years now. We already know that the next scheduled patch 2.7 would have went live around May the 11th. So with the Marvelous Merchandise event happening and ending on the 13th, that is giving everyone speculation on version 2.7 being delayed. And remember, after the Marvelous Merchandise event ends, there's usually, at the end of any patch, there's always 1 or 2 days of no activity. There's no events, nothing happening. So that's what's making people question now, is version 2.7 delayed? And then now, what would the reason be for the delay? Well, as we know, in the Serenity pot, there is currently an ongoing maintenance, and we will be getting 5,000 realm currency every Monday, every week, our server time, to get in compensation, right? We have not been able to even place our Ayato inside the Serenity pot or any of the new event exclusive like items that we've gotten from like these events, like how we picked up all these fancy little like gimmicks and things like that we got. Not these, but like wherever. Like anyway, on here where it listed the items, I don't remember where it was. Anyway, it's gone now. But whatever. Where we got the little figurines and all that stuff. Yeah, those things are. We can't even place them inside the Serenity pot. So I've been using the Serenity Pot 5,000 realm currency every week to buy out the blueprints that I didn't have otherwise, so that when it becomes available again later, I am ready to go with building my stuff and try to make the Inazuma teapot, because I haven't done that yet. So anyway, what do you guys think about that? Okay, my thoughts again, continuing back, is that if version 2.7 is delayed, then I mean that's fine, because it gives us actually more opportunity to save up primo gems and to farm up like mora and resources in preparation for the new characters coming in 2.7, which is going to be Yelan and Kuki Shinobu, right? So that opens that up for us, an opportunity to do that. It also gives us more time to do other things outside of the game, to be very honest, so that's fine. But it makes it very weird, because then it delays a lot of things, and it pushes back our patches moving forward, right? So then it brought up the whole other conversation of whether or not there will be another rerun banner potentially embedded if this ongoing maintenance is delayed further. So I mean, in order for them to have another banner, they would have to technically, like, remember there was one banner where they added last year, for those of you who have been around, they added a 1 week banner, or was it a 2 week banner for Kaching? Right? They've never done that ever again. So I will say there is that option, like they could add another banner, but to do that, to make it worthwhile to add another banner, it has to be either a 1 week banner or a 2 week banner. So what does that mean? Does that mean that the patch gets further delayed, 2.6 delaying 2.7 further? Will that cut into 2.7's patch time, for the full patch? Or will that also push 2.7 to like be the end of it to be pushed forward and delayed further? Right, and then therefore pushing 2.8 and any subsequent patch forward? Or will they cut 2.7 short? Who knows, right? How will that affect like Battle Pass and all that other stuff, right? All these questions are coming up now. So I just want to bring that up there. My thoughts again are that it's a good opportunity for us to, save up more resources and farm them up, pre-farm them if we want, for, the future characters. Also, it's more opportunity for us to do other things in our real lives because I myself have other things going on. But overall, though, what do you guys think? I'm looking forward to these simple events like Leyline Overflow and like Liben or Liben because those are really like simple tasks that you don't even need to think about really, and you can just get it done, right? So I'm looking forward to that. And then I'm okay with 2.6 being late. I'm also okay with an additional rerun potential banner just to fill the gap. Um, and one last note, one other thing that makes total sense is that currently Shanghai, where HoYoverse is headquartered, is under pandemic lockdown, a very strict pandemic lockdown. And for that reason, that could be the reason why the maintenance of the Serenity Pod and the patchwork related for 2.7 is being delayed because the staff, obviously they live in Shanghai, they work in Shanghai, they may not be able to go to the office because of, COVID restrictions and social distancing requirements and all that stuff, right? And therefore, if they can't go to the office or, to the lab or to the headquarters to do the work, they can't actually maintain anything. So it's very bare bones, probably, is what I'm thinking. Now, they're not going to, of course, HoYoverse has not officially acknowledged any of this. They have not blamed the pandemic or any of the, any of the maintenance or any of the restrictions as the reason. They have not officially released a statement, and they have not officially said anything yet. So this is just all pure speculation, but it's logical speculation, okay? This is not leak related or anything like that. They've also not addressed, them removing the Spices from the West event. They have not, they just secretly like removed it from the list on the Twitter event, and then they just updated the event list with those two new events I talked about, the Leyline Overflow and the Marvelous Merchandise. So they haven't actually addressed it. And then this also begs into the question, Ayaka will be coming for her rerun in a few days, okay? That's still scheduled to happen, so that's fine. Because the current Ayato banner will end in a few days. And then is her banner going to just be extended afterward? Her and her weapon banner, is it going to be extended to fill the gap? We don't know yet, right? And then it's just a lot of questions are being raised, but definitely it seems like 2.7's launch will be delayed. Will we still even get a live stream event? Think about that. The live stream events in the Chinese ones, they're usually done in the headquarters, I believe, in a studio background, right? And then the North America and the other worldwide events are done, obviously, in other places, right? So what will happen in this case? Will we still get a scheduled live stream event? The live stream events are usually 1 week after the second phase launches. Second phase is usually when the second character banner launches. So when Ayaka's banner launches, so this coming Tuesday or Wednesday, depending on your time zone, location, then 1 week later past that, on the Friday or the weekends, in some cases, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, 1 week after that is when the live stream event usually happens. Will we still get a live stream? If they can't go to the office or can't go to the studio to record it, right? Can't get the staff to do it, because obviously there's staff involved in doing that production. So anyway, there's all these like questions. So we will know more as we get closer and closer. Of course, version 2.6 phase 2 is about to launch and we still have lots more content to go through, but it really brings into lots of questions about what happens with 2.7. Will it be a shorter patch? Or will we get another rerun banner in place? Will the Ayaka banner be extended? I don't know. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'm very curious, but these are all the current ongoing speculation and rumors that the community is currently coming up with, and I think that a lot of them are very logical questions to be asking and to be considering. I will leave it there, and I will see you guys